Welcome to Hangout with the Designer, the best place to meet designers whose jewelry you want to know and sell better. When we complete today's 30-minute webinar featuring Jacey Nierman, founder of Casuso Designs, you'll be able to speak about Jacey and her designs with personal conviction, authority, and I dare say some excitement. Hi, my name is Deborah Hecht. I'm creator of V-By Technology, and I will be your host today. Now, just so that you know, V-By Technology works with both the wholesale and retail fine jewelry industry. My passion to conduct smart business strives to wed the best of traditional sales with the use of today's most current technology, like this webinar. I always welcome collaboration, so if you're ready to expand what you do, get in touch. Our producer today is Matt Perosi of the Sapphire Collaborative, JWAG, and his blog, The Golden Nugget. And for your information, Matt is one of our industry's most prolific bloggers, having posted over 1,000 in 3.5 years. Say hi, Matt.
Thank you for the introduction, Deborah. Actually, I'm approaching 1,100 nuggets now. It's quite a few years. Yes. So,
wow.
As Deborah said, my name is Matthew Perosi, and today I am coming to you, believe it or not, from Bordeaux, France. Some of you may know me from, as she mentioned, the JWAG Daily Golden Nugget newsletter. I also write for the Retail Jeweler magazine. I'm their tech writer, so you may have seen one of my articles there. And through my company, Sapphire Collaborative, I provide website consulting services for the retail jewelers to help them with every topic I write about. Today I'm going to be acting as the producer for this Hangout, and I'm going to be monitoring questions that come in through the Casuso Designs page on the website, on our website. Our website is hangoutwiththedesigner.com, and when you get to the homepage, just click on the Ask Jacey a Question banner that you see there, and it'll send you right to the questions page. So please feel free to ask some questions, and those questions will come right here to my iPhone, and I'll make sure that they get answered throughout the presentation, or at least at the end. And Deborah, I'm going to pass it back to you now.
Okay, thanks. Now, by the way, I want all of you to be thinking globally as you watch today's webinar, because wherever your best customer is, whether it's walking through your front door or across the country, you too can use smart technology to be of service and still conduct business with them. Okay, now without further ado, I'd like to introduce Jacey Nierman, founder and co-designer of Casuso Designs, an unusual and unique brand of jewelry created from silver and the organic material of cow horn. Yes, I did say cow horn. Wait till you see what this looks like. It's awesome. Jacey founded Casuso Designs in 2013 while visiting her dad in Chile. Using this untapped material, she is breaking into the jewelry world, bringing exciting new modern concepts to the jewelry industry. Not only will you get to meet Jacey today, but you're also going to get to hear about her life, how and why she designs, as well as get to see some of her jewelry up close. And don't forget to write in your most burning questions to enhance your business and sales using Casuso Designs. Please, let's welcome Jacey Nierman. Hi, Jacey.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, everyone. I'm Jacey Nierman, and my company is Casuso Designs. We specialize in natural, hand-carved cow horn jewelry. It's very reminiscent of ivory because of its structure, its durability, its exquisite beauty, and the organic material is non-endangered and has been overlooked in the jewelry thus far. I met my now partner, Orlando Casuso, like Deborah mentioned, a little over a year ago while visiting my dad in Santiago, Chile. Orlando had been creating these jewelry pieces for over 20 years, and I instantly fell in love with his artistic talent, and I knew I wanted to partner up with him. So here we are now, a year later, and we're creating one-of-a-kind jewelry using this great sustainable material, unlike anything seen before. It's a lightweight material that has a lot of neutral colors and tones, and they really complement a variety of looks. All of our designs are original, and each one of our pieces comes in a custom-made, hand-stitched leather jewelry box. Casuso really speaks to the woman who wants to wear something unique and original and something that's very one of a kind that complements her sense of style and her natural values.
Yes, and I know that our audience is probably wondering, what does cow horn look like? And I did too before I saw it. I don't know whether you can tell, but I'm wearing some earrings right now. They are fabulous, light, and really beautiful. So we're actually going to show you some pieces. JC and I have put together some videos with Matt's assistance, of course. And let's take it to the first video. And why don't you explain this to us? This is the Lisa cuffs and the Adelia earring, correct?
Sure. What you're seeing here is the Lisa cuff. You can really see why I fell in love with this beautiful organic material. It just looks so beautiful with the lines and the colors in our horns. And in today's world, sturdy jewelry with natural beauty is at a premium price. And that's why I want to bring Casuso jewelry carved from cow horn to the American audience. The extremely shiny and smooth touch to the touch surface of all of our jewelry is achieved by Orlando's intense polishing process. In my opinion, this surface gives the wearer both a sense of calmness, comfort, and luxury. Deborah here is grabbing the smaller Lisa cuff, of which she can easily slip on her wrist. This bold yet not overwhelming piece would be a complement to a variety of colorful outfits because of the bold white color in this piece. And the next piece in one of our Casuso boxes is the Adelia earrings.
Here, let me pick that up for a second. Hang on. There we go.
This earring is kind of a staple in our collection. It's just very versatile. The intricate cutout design is a process that Orlando developed using a needlepoint-like machine. We finished this piece with a silver outline and a fish hook to kind of secure the earring easily in place. By the way,
Yes.
all of our jewelry is made with 950 silver with rhodium plating.
Exactly what I was going to ask you. Great. And I love the earrings, and like I mentioned before, I'm wearing a different style of them, but they are so light, and I've walked through an airport and had compliments already, and that tells me that the American public is digging this look.
It's just very beautiful, and the natural colors and horn really stand out. So I'm excited to hear that.
Yes, it was very cool. And let's go ahead and show. I know that Matt has another video queued up with another grouping of your designs. Let's take a look at that one.
Sure. Here is our striped signature chic pyramid ring. Like all of our pieces, it has a Casuso stamp on the inside. I think this ring is actually really fun because of the assembled pattern of the bold yellows, browns, black and white tones, much like the opal doublet and triplet. The cool pyramid top is kind of suitable for any Cleopatra, and we all have a Cleopatra in us.
Yes.
There's also, yes, right?
Yes, true.
Then there's the chic square ring, which is another similar ring to the chic pyramid. They're both made in a similar way and method. They both come in a variety of colors, and everything can be found on our website because we create these throughout all of our collections. And what you will find next is our ray earring, which was inspired by the bold colors of nature and the beautiful rays of sunshine. The elongated angular cut would highlight a woman's cheekbones really well. These are a modern design for us, and it has just a beautiful amount of detail. The handcrafted silver pins hold them together while the back hooks latch to secure them on tightly without being uncomfortable. You can see how the sun could shine right through these thin pieces, making them really lightweight and comfortable. Our ray earrings are really spectacular, and they go with any outfit.
You know, I actually had had a pair of those and was playing with them, and they are such a cool look with the angle that you know, they're unusual, and like you said, frankly, I could see wearing those earrings and not having to wear a necklace or anything else. They just so speak for themselves.
And you can just wear them with anything, and the great thing about it, even though they are larger in size, they're just not weighing down your earring. Everything is delicately made and as thin as possible to make it comfortable for the woman to wear.
Yes, yes. Well, you know, I always say women designers know how to design earrings well.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now let's go on. Now, Matt, do you have any questions that have been coming in that maybe we should address before we move on to the next video?
I don't have any that have popped up on the phone yet, but we'll see what happens in a couple of minutes.
Okay,
Nothing's
you're
coming
on.
yet. So please, if you have some questions, please head on over to the hangoutwiththedesigner.com website and click on the Ask Jacey a Question banner, and then you'll see a short form box there. Please submit a question, and then I'll bring it right into our Hangout.
Right on. And I think, why don't we go ahead and cue up the next video, which is it the Dolores earrings and Meredith cuff with the Maria necklace?
That's what I've got here.
Okay.
This is kind of a special collection for me because it was really inspired by my mom. Her name is Maria, and hence the name Maria Necklace. She's a big fan of these cutout horns that we do, and so I wanted to make her something very special, yet it's very easily transitional from day to evening wear. We can custom make this necklace to suit your needs, whether you want it longer or shorter. They're made with individual rivets, so it's very customizable. It just has a great look, and it has a tag for our with our name on it, so it kind of gives it a more personalized touch. The matching earrings, the Dolores that you see, are pierced with a textured brushed silver tops. For my mom, we wanted to create something a little bit more romantic yet fun, and that's kind of where we came up with the name with Dolores, and it just has a great look and color to it. The next that you'll see is the Meredith cuff. It's one of my favorite pieces because of the intricacy throughout the piece. Orlando hand makes the hinge, so it's easy for that independent woman to really take it on and put it off. The colors in this specific piece are really bright and light and stand out against that filigree cutout. So it's a great piece for day to evening. And the front has our signature three-dimensional logo on it, which is always a personalized touch, like I mentioned before. It's a wonderful piece to add to any wardrobe.
I want to add a couple things in here. First of all, the fact that he hand makes those hinges, that's quite a feat. I mean, that's amazing. And, you know, I really like that you commented about the independent woman, because I know that a lot of women, whether they have a partner or they don't, they want to be able to put their jewelry on themselves. So the fact that you have it set up for a woman to be able to take it on, put it on and take it off herself is a really big deal for a lot of women.
Yes, I found that to be a great feature as well.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, and I think
we actually did get a question, probably because of that piece. Since it is so delicate, so the question that comes in is, what happens if that breaks? So what happens if that really delicate looking jewelry? I mean, first of all, I guess let me add on: is it really as delicate as it looks? And then what do you do if it breaks?
I think people think that because it's so thinly cut and the filigree cutout, it seems so delicate, but cow horn is extremely durable. I've dropped a couple pieces and nothing's ever happened, but we do go by piece, so if you have an issue with your piece or if it does break, just contact me through the website and we'll take care of you. We really will. We want to make sure all of our customers are happy.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great to know, and especially that us people who tend to break things a lot won't have to worry about it.
Oh, believe me, I'm clumsy, so I know what it's like, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I haven't had an issue thus far, but if there is, we definitely will take care of it.
Fab. Now, the next video we have is the wreath, earring, and Beta S cuff with the Brilliance ring, right?
Yes.
Yep, calling up now.
All right, well,
All
right. Tell us a little bit about that one, Jacey.
Well, the wreath earrings are one of my favorites because it has these really deep contrasting tones in there, and the wreath-like shape I think is spectacular because it moves around and it just has great colors. Like styles today, the rectangular silver shapes are large that really will capture that bold woman's eye in any store. So we wanted to make something bold and fun and fresh. The next piece you'll see is the Brilliance ring, which is displayed in our custom-made box. This ring is a signature Casuso piece, so we carry this throughout all of our collections. I'm actually wearing it today as well. We carry this ring throughout all the collections because it's just so versatile. It can go with a variety of outfits. You can see our three-dimensional logo once again on the top to showcase our name, and it's just a great piece altogether. We really take pride in our next piece, which is the Beta S cuff. We cut this on an angular cut to give it more of a modern, rich feel. The gradients color in this particular piece is stunning because against the filigree design, you really can see those colors pop. And the hinge, like I said, is handmade again from Orlando, and it's beautiful because she can take it on and put it on herself very easily. We finished the piece, like I said before, with the signature three-dimensional stamp to ensure that it's a one-of-a-kind Casuso piece.
You know, it's so amazing that you've actually found something on this planet that has not, that's as beautiful as this is, that's not been used. And I think that the retail stores are looking for items and designers just like you, JC, who are young and progressive thinking and also very conscious of our environment and what there is to use in our environment rather than going synthetic. So, you know, I think that the fact that you've been able to, one, that you found this down in Chile, you know, and two, that you figured out how this could really be something that would be suitable for the market today is really awesome. And I think our retailers who are online would absolutely, you know, would really enjoy having something like this, something different in their stores that they can, you know, show to. And I make a joke about this, but it's, you know, not just the cowboys and the farmers that are going to be interested in material and jewelry like this, but, you know, urbanites like myself and younger than myself who want to remember and be a part of the environment and the country. So it's really a cool thing that you've wedded these, you know, jewelry and something as organic as horn together. I think hats off to you for coming up with this.
Thank you so much. I agree. I think it can go with a variety of different kinds of people from all different backgrounds. And it's just a nice, natural product. And I think that the direction that, you know, we're going in jewelry and fashion, this is something that's very upcoming and not very, you know, it's a new material. And it's exciting to use something new and refreshing in today's world. So I'm excited to bring new designs and fresh concepts.
Yeah, yeah. And before I forget, I wanted to also mention, Matt, can you bring up her website? Because Casuso Designs does have a website. And we want everybody to be aware of it. Why don't you spell Casuso for them so that make sure everybody in the audience knows?
Casuso, and then it's designs.com. So CasusoDesigns.com.
Okay, so everybody sees the website. She is reachable by the website, and the website's going to show you. In fact, there are a couple pieces on here that she's already spoken about, but there's another video actually that we still have left. Oh yeah, okay, good. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. So you can see it's bold, it's cool, it's progressive. How cool is that? So this is certainly something that I think a lot of jewelry stores could to add to their jewelry collections that, you know, won't step on any toes. This is its own category.
Now, I brought this one up because this is the one we're going to see next, which I find quite fascinating myself. But,
yes. Well, let's get right to it then, Matt.
Well, let me switch screens.
Okay.
Because that one.
Oh yeah, that one is the mame necklace, mame ring, and sombrero ring.
Ring. Yes.
Yes.
There we go. This is the mame necklace, like Deborah had mentioned. It has a secure clasp with a locking mechanism. The chain is handmade to create a three-dimensional looped effect that's beautifully intricate, lightweight, yet very sturdy. The mame necklace was inspired by the South American fruit mame. I think we have an image that will show you to further explain that. Each slice is, as you see, resembles the slices of the fruit, with silver pins securing it in place, and it has also our signature three-dimensional stamp on the front. The back has a plate that securely holds everything together. The next piece is the mame ring that complements the necklace, which has a hollowed center so it keeps it lightweight and comfortable to wear. Even though it's large in shape. Each Casuso piece is stamped to show its authenticity on the inside. The next piece that Deborah will show you is the sombrero ring, which is kind of a fun piece.
Yeah, give us a second there. I'm just going to finish that up.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
So the sombrero ring is kind of new for us because we kind of mended different textures. The center is an etched-in texture against that smooth silver finish. Really shows a really nice contrast. Around the base is a solid piece of white horn, and you can see that it really brightens up the piece altogether. It's a great piece to wear to any fiesta because it's really fun and it goes with a variety of outfits like all of our pieces.
Way cool. Now you said something about the fruit. Go ahead.
This one, I felt that I had some kind of interest in this because when Jacey first told me about this mame necklace, she kept referring to it. I'm like, well, what is a mame fruit? So I had to do a little research, and I want to bring this up, and I want to show everyone because those of us that hail from North America, we're not going to know what this is. So,
yeah, show us, Matt. I want to see.
So here we go. Jacey, why don't you explain what we're looking at here?
You're looking at the mame fruit. It comes usually, it's the one that I've had. This is, it comes in different colors. This is very yellow. I've had ones that are very rich and red and orange. It's not overwhelmingly sweet. It's just sweet enough, I guess you can say. But it's very common in South America. I grew up when I used to visit, Mexico. This is what we used to eat in the summer, and it was just a very popular fruit, to eat to kind of.
The popularity of it and the way that it's cut is what you then replicated in the jewelry pieces. Yes,
Orlando and I think we were eating it or we had saw it and we were cutting it and the slices were just so cool. And I'm like, he came up with the idea of creating a necklace and I kind of came up with the ring. So we just collaboratively decided let's take this inspiration and go with it.
Nice.
Well, it's interesting. So it sort of reminds me a little bit of a cross between a mango, a papaya, a coconut. It's kind of got that,
mango papaya, yeah. Yeah. Usually the ones that I've had are more of the color of the papaya, so it's kind of funny you say that, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I also want to ask you. You mentioned something about being down in Mexico. Are you of Mexican descent, or are you Chilean, or what's your?
My mother is from Mexico. My dad's from Chicago, but my dad currently lives and resides in Chile. So I'm all over the place, but I am from Mexican descent. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So let's remember that we are again an intercontinental webinar series here, Matt, between Europe and South America and North America.
Yes.
Yeah. So now there's one more video left, and I wanted to mention to the audience, if they're looking at JC right now, which you can show them, back on her right and her left side, there are some boxes, and those are indeed the boxes that they create for each piece of jewelry. What a fabulous gift, to give somebody is a piece of jewelry that comes with a handmade box. And I know that there's a video that Matt has that we can talk about that a little bit. Why don't you show us that, Matt?
That's coming up right now. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
So just as our pieces are one of a kind, our hand-stitched leather boxes are one of a kind. We really create this piece by piece to ensure that each piece fits perfectly in a box. We wanted to create something that was functional. So there's a front loop hook that has that functions perfectly, and it also has a little horn decor in the corner to create a simple yet elegant look. Deborah, as you can see, was able to pull the hook open easily, making it great for storage and traveling. We just wanted to create, like our pieces are one of a kind, boxes that are one of a kind, so that you have something totally special and unique. So
yes, and that is something that I think a lot of retailers look for when they're bringing in new designers, is what makes it special, what makes it stand apart, other than obviously all of the material that you're using. The fact that somebody who purchases a piece of Casuso is going to get the box that was created for that piece, which is great added value. Retailers really appreciate that, and will use that in every chance they can.
Yes.
Yes, totally.
I'd like to point out and at least reinforce that every piece, from what we've learned with working with JC to set up this program, every piece has a custom-made box. So it is doesn't matter what size the piece is. Every piece has a uniquely designed, uniquely sized box for each individual piece.
Right on, and I think that's a huge deal for a lot of stores, that we need to make it special. We need to make it easier for the retailer to explain who you are, what this is, what it was created for, and that it also has the box that goes with the individual piece. That's awesome. Is there anything? Are there any other questions, Matt? Before
we did get one. We got one. You've mentioned silver. Do you work in any other metals?
Yes, we work with predominantly silver. That's what we started out with, but in the last 6 months we've experimented more with 18 karat gold because it has been a request. So we do work with 18 karat gold as well, and that could be custom made to you as well, and any of the pieces that we currently carry could be made in that 18 karat gold as well. Just contact me through the website and we can work definitely something out in a different metal for you.
Well, okay, so I'm going to just throw it out there because some stores, they want 18 karat, but it's a little expensive. Will you also do 14 karat?
Right now, we only work in the 18 karat gold because
Okay.
we want to maintain a certain. We just like that 18 karat gold. It's different to work with in 14 karat, so we prefer to stick with the 18 karat.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Any other questions, Matt?
Well, yeah. Well, I just wanted to add that with the 18 karat and the uniqueness of these pieces, it is really going to appeal to a high-end audience.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, well, there's no other questions that came in from the people watching, but we have our typical question that we like to ask of the designers, which is, what would you like the customers to feel while they're wearing your jewelry? What do you want them to know about you or about the jewelry?
That's a great question. I just want my customers to know that they're wearing something that's truly one of a kind. These pieces are not found everywhere. We design very limited quantities, so what you're wearing is very special. We took our time, we took our dedication into each piece, into each box, and we're proud of our work, and you're going to feel very special wearing it because it's not found everywhere. It's one of a kind, it's unique, it's a Casuso. So that's the main goal here, is I want every customer to feel good wearing our pieces.
Yes, and on that note, because they are one of a kind pieces, this isn't a stamped line that we're looking at. I suppose it's important that the retailers understand that each piece will be a little bit different than what they got last time, or be a little different than what they see today on our webinar. That because it's hand done, they have to understand that it's going to each piece will have its own personality, and they'll look a little bit different, and that's important for the retail store sales staff to know.
It's very important for them to understand that because no two horns are alike. Every horn is different. The coloring is different in every single horn. So as soon as we start that polishing process, we then see what the true colors of the horn are, and so therefore every piece will be individual, whether in design as well, because Orlando does everything by hand. Those three-dimensional stamps that you see are each put by hand,
Wow.
one by one
Yeah.
in each color. So
Wow.
it's really phenomenal, the effort and the work that we put into each of our pieces.
Right on, right on. JC, we really want to thank you today. Is there anything more you'd like to say?
I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen and learn more about Casuso. I definitely want to give a special thanks to you, Deborah, and you, Matthew, for your support and your help producing this video. I think that everybody will have a better understanding of Casuso now, and I just want to say that Casuso Designs es la joyería más único del mundo porque es un Casuso. So it's a Casuso, don't forget that.
How cute. And she's bilingual, everybody. So we're intercontinental and bilingual in today's webinar. Very awesome. JC, yeah. Very awesome. So I think our time's about up now, Matt. And, I also wanted to thank our audience for attending. And I hope that, as promised, that that you'll be able to speak about JC and Casuso Designs with personal conviction and authority, so that when you introduce this very cool new material to your clients. You'll have something exciting to talk about. And, you know, and should this beautiful jewelry be of interest to you and or your clients, we invite you to contact JC directly, and Matt's going to get you that information. You know, after all, it's important to satisfy the cowgirl in each of us, isn't it?
I agree.
Absolutely.
Matt?
Well, I want to add my own thanks to everyone for watching, and also I want to extend an invitation to retail store owners for future live events. You know, if you have any designers that you carry in your store and you want to learn more about them, just tell them to get in touch with us through the Hangout with the Designer website. And our viewers can find out more about JC and Casuso Designs at casusodesigns.com. I'm going to throw up a slide in a moment that you can get the spelling of that again. And in closing, I'd like to thank JC. She is in Los Angeles, California, for being our designer guest today. And our host, Deborah Hecht, she is in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is Matthew Perosi. I'm coming to you from Bordeaux, France. I'll see you next time, and then stay tuned for that slide. And everyone, have a great day.
Thanks.
Thank you.